Hello students, this is Javed, Lecture Mathematics International Maritime College. Today's video lesson is about factoring polynomials with 3 terms and degree 2. This has 4 cases. Like a x square plus bx plus c. A x square minus bx plus c and a x square plus bx minus c, a x square minus bx and minus c. So there are 4 cases for the trinomials with degree 2. So first 2 cases I'm doing on this slide, and these 2 cases with examples I'm doing the next slides. Okay, so this is one example, this is another example. Look, all the signs are positive and one of the sign is negative here. See, this is negative, so here it's negative. Okay, you would have seen this with different techniques. Different teacher use different way of doing it. Today I'm going to introduce a new way. Maybe you find it easier. I hope so. So that is why I divided them into 4 cases. So for the first 2 cases I took these 2 examples. Well, to start them we need 2 numbers. 2 numbers. First number, we need 2 numbers which we multiply those 2 numbers and we get 7. We multiply those 2 numbers and get 7, and we add them. This plus sign is actually this one. Okay, so important things are 7, this sign, and 8. So we need 2 numbers which we multiply comes 7 and which we add them comes 8. So for that we do what? We actually factorize 7. So 1 7s are equals 7. Okay, there are no more division possible for 7, so only we have these 2 factors. So 1 multiplies 7, so actually those numbers are 1 and 7, and those numbers again 1 and 7, same number should come. Okay, well, after this I want to go in them. Okay, after getting these 2 numbers this sign is important, and this sign is actually ordering the next middle sign to be used two times. Okay, so plus and plus. This sign is to be used two times. If it is plus, and similarly look, then when it is plus, so plus can order this sign to be used two times. Okay. If we and in this case the two numbers required whose multiplication is 6, this number, and whose addition is 5, whose addition is 5. Okay, so we start factoring 6. 1 6 are 6. So if you add 1 and 6, it comes 7. We need 5. Then 2 3s are 6. So this is the perfect case. So 2 plus 3 equals 5, and 2 multiply 3 equals 6. So after factorization we should see this thing. Okay, what will be the next step? The next step will be x will be the same, x square. Okay, and we need to utilize these factor which are agreed here and here. So take care of write the bigger factor first and the smaller factor, which is 1, later, and don't forget x will be written with it because x is written there, and then at the end 7. The same is here, y square. Okay, we agreed to this one, so the bigger factor is 3. Write the bigger first, don't forget y because y is there, then the smaller factor which was 2, and at the end same 6. Okay, now if we look at the first two terms and the last two terms, something can be factored out common, and which will we can divide the first two term by x. So when we divide this by x, so I should change the color or not. Oh, it's fine. Okay, x will be left. Then plus, if these two are divided by x, so 7 will be left. Now the last two terms don't have anything common, so we can divide them only by 1. So 1x divided by x will be x, and 7 divided by 1 is again 7. Okay, and now we have this term and we have this term. Both the term has two factor, and x plus 7 is a common factor, so we divide both the term by x plus 7. So when you divide this by x plus 7, you will be left with x, so here you write x, and when we divide this term by x plus 7, so we will be left with 1, and the factorization is done. The same in this case, if we look at the first two term, the first two term are these, the last two term here. So we divide the first two term by y. Okay, so what will be left if we divide this by y? So we will be left with us only y, and these two divided by y, so 3 will be left. Okay, the next two minus is first two divided by minus, and 2 and 6 both are divisible by 2. Okay, so first term is divided by 2, y will be left, then plus divided by minus is minus, and 6 divided by 3. The division of sign is just like that of multiplication. Okay, plus minus is minus and minus plus is minus. Now we have two terms with two factors. Y plus 3 factor is common, so we are going to divide by y plus 3. So when we divide by y plus 3, we will be left with y, and y minus 3, sorry, so we will be left with minus 2. Okay, so this is what we do in this factorization. Okay, now to see my clean work, I'm going to erase them. Okay, so now see, look, so as before I told you, because of this plus, this sign is used 2 times. Okay, because of this plus, this sign is always commanding role, will be used 2 times. And then first two terms, last two terms, and then this way we proceed. For another 2 cases, now see, minus is the sign. What happened in this case? Recall what was there when it was plus, it was using it 2 times. When the last sign was plus, this sign is to be used 2 times. But in this case, first of all, let's go for numbers. In this case here it was 1 actually. If you see, there was no number, so it means 1. So we multiply the first and the last number actually, so that was coming 7. So we went for number 7. Okay, and the addition 8 in the previous case. So 1 6 are 6, so we went for the number 6, and by sum this number is 5. Okay. But in this case, if we multiply the last two number, it comes 12. So it means by multiplication we need 12. Oops, I write this here next to it. Okay, and this time sign is subtraction, so by minus you need the middle number 4. Okay, by multiplication you don't need 4. Don't forget, here is also a number, so 4 6 are 24. So 24 is required by multiplication, and the last sign is minus, so by minus you need 5. Okay, so this is number game, and now we start find those two numbers. So we factorize 12, so we start with 1, so 1 12 are 12. If we subtract them, we don't get 4. Okay, then 12 is also divisible by 6, so 2 by 2, so 2 6 are 12. Okay, so if we subtract them, we get 4, which is a perfect case, so we don't need to go further. In this case 24, so one case is 124. Okay, if we divide them by 2, so 2 12 are 24. This is also divisible by 3. 24 is divisible by 3, so 3 8s are 24. So if we subtract these two, we get this, and if we subtract 2 and 6, we get this. Okay, So in this case, when here it is minus, suppose it is a weaker sign, it can order the next sign or the previous sign to be used only one time, not two times like this, not like this. Okay, so this negative sign is weaker and it can order the middle sign to be used once. Okay, and take care when you are placing number, so it will be, I'm writing little here so that then for the network we could not. Okay, so use it minus and always try to write the bigger number first. Make this is a rule, and then change this sign. It was minus, now it will become plus, and the next factor is 2x. Okay, I'm writing from here, and the same minus 4. Now see here, the 6y square in the second example. Okay, and you see this will be used once, plus is used once, and try to write the bigger number. You must write the bigger number actually. I'm writing from these two factors. Okay, and the next one is 3. Okay, as I told you, this is minus sign, order the middle sign to be used once, and next time it is to be changed, and minus 4. Now almost the same game. So see, look, minus 6, then sign is changed and the smaller factor is written. In the second example, plus is written. Okay, if I remove it, so it will be better, I think, for clearer things. And that will be a kind of repetition for you, so you will enjoy it. Okay, so this sign is minus. Consider minus is a weaker sign. It will use the next sign, the middle sign, one time, and the next time that will be changed. This is minus again, so minus is suppose a weaker sign. It will use the middle sign one time, and the next time it will be changed. Here in first, write the bigger factor first and the smaller factor later, the bigger factor first, the smaller factor later, and then from these two you see 3 and 6 are divisible by 3, x square and x are divisible by x, so we write them outside, then we start our cutting or division. So x square divided by x, we will be left only x, and x divided by x, so x has disappeared. From these two, the sign is plus first, so put the sign, and 2 and 4 are divisible by 2, so we write here we have got x, here we don't have x, so we cannot do division by x. Okay, so 2 is decided, so we start our division. If we divide this by 2, so we will be left with x, and I told you the division of sign is like that of multiplication, so minus divided by plus will be minus, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now we got two terms here, and now we have 3 factors, 1, 2, 3 in the first, and in the last term we have 2 factors. Okay, same is there. Now in these 3 factors we have x minus 2, and in the last term we have 2 factors x minus 2, so x minus 2 is common everywhere, so we divide by x minus 2. In the first 3 factor we will be left two factor 3x and the last two, and the next one the same here, 3 factor and there are two factors. We divide by x plus 4 because x plus 4 was common. The first two factor will be left, 2y, and here only minus y will be left. Another example, already we solved them, so for quicker look, this is the first case actually. In the first case here it was 1, so that is why I took, so multiplication is 4 3 12 3s are 36. Okay, so by multiplication we need 36. This sign is plus, so by plus we need the middle number 13. Okay, so we go for factor of 36, 136. The first factor we divide by 1. If we divide by 2, so 2 1s are 2 8, so 8 2 18s are 36. Then again divisible by 3, so 3 1s are 3 3 2 3 12s are is 36. And I think also divisible by 4, so 4 6 are 4 9s are. Okay, if we add them it comes 37, we need 13. If we add them comes 20, but we need 13. If we add them it comes 15, but we need 13. If we add them it comes 13, so we got them. Okay, so these are the two factors. It is plus, so plus order the middle symbol to be used 2 times, right? And from these two try to write the middle, the bigger first. Now let's come to this one. First of all, 3 5s are 15, so 15 is the multiple for which we are looking factors. Okay, and this is sign, this sign is plus, so we need something by plus, and that is the middle number 16. Okay, so we go for the factors of 15, so 1 15s are, okay, 1 15s are is 15, then 3 15s are is 15. We don't go further because 5 comes, so 5 is already done here. They gave us 16, this fit case, and this does not give us 16. Well, so we found our numbers. This sign is plus, plus order the middle sign to be used 2 times. Look, and no, this is not this one, this is our case actually. 15 is bigger and 1 is smaller, and then look at these two terms and these two terms. The first two terms are divisible by 3 and x, because 3 and 15, x square and x, so we will be left with x minus 5. Minus is out, first comes minus, so also do division by minus. Nothing looks common, so we just write 1 outside and start division. So if you divide this by minus 1, so again the same thing, 1 will come actually, minus 1 divided by minus 1, 1 comes, you don't write 1, if you write no problem. Plus divided by minus, so minus, and 5 divided by 1 comes 5. Okay, then we do division by x minus 5, so these two terms left. I hope this video would be beneficial finding factors in a trinomial with degree 2. Thank you.